Okay, this is my golden chair. It's hard to see the sparkling gold on it, but it's real gold. I did that and just put little blotches. Not very good. But it was just to hurry to get the infusion with the sun from the special positions in the sky. From the sun, I put some flowers to give it a little bit of a nature thing. Not that it worked, but that's it. And underneath there are secret little runes you can't see under the paint and under the gold. And that was just to, when the sun hit it, because my front door is lined up with my back door. So the back door is there and the front door is behind me. Exactly lined up perfectly. So when the sun moves at a certain position in the sky, it shone through and hit my chair. And so there you go. And it made my chair glow like a light bulb. It's so bright. It was like a light bulb. It's so beautiful. It's a very old chair. I bought it secondhand, did it up, nailed it properly together and everything, fixed it up, sanded it down, painted it with gold, and then put the gold leaves over it, then varnished on top when it dried several times, several lacquers, several times lacquer. And I waited, and because I saw the videos on YouTube with the sun, people seeing two suns and things like that, sunshines, and they wanted to know, how come there's two suns in the sky? That's because the sun changed positions in the sky, and they were seeing the, you know, the not sun and the other, the real sun. It give off this strange lighting thing. So it's got to happen in Australia, right? Something's got to happen here. We never have anything happen here. So that is my golden, I call it the golden throne. Blessed, kissed by the sun. Hey Lucky, he's my watchdog. He's curious why I put the chair in there, so he's not watching as much. My carpet, my vacuum cleaner's busted. But the person that broke it said they're going to fix it while I'm still waiting, because my carpet needs fixing. I've been sick, vomiting all night the other night, because the doctors put me on horrible pills and said that I was going to go in a coma or something, which I was fine until they took a blood test. And they can't take it from my arms anymore, and they can't take it from my hands, so it looks like they'll be taking it from the veins in my feet soon, because they're running out of places to get my blood. They've taken so much, it's not funny. Plus I've woken up with strangers took it as well, and that was shocking. But forget about that. I'm over with the past. I'm going to put more gold leaves on it. I just got to work out how to work with gold leaves properly. And then I'm going to redo the chair with gold leaves. But I'm scared to do that because it's already been blessed by the sun. There's enough gold on it anyway. And Lucky's not a watchdog today. He's a chair watcher, a chairman. He's the chairman of the house. Are you the chairman, Lucky? I'm not going to look. He's too busy watching the... He likes this golden chair. It's a nature thing. Dogs love it. He normally doesn't take his eyes off me. Isn't it strange how they're attracted to my golden chair? Anyway, the sun, animals do love the sun and anything with it. Hey, Lucky. He says, get your feet off me or I'll bite you. He says, pat me more. He loves pats. But he's still not going to stare at me because he's too busy watching over the chair. He'll watch it he'll guard it like a hawk or a Rottweiler or something. He says, pat me more. Yeah. So, when the sun changes positions, all things will go strange. Normally people scream and carry on and freak out. Go, what's this? What's that? What's going on? Instead of just Googling it and finding out that, hey, it's just the sun changing positions. Very rare to see. But when you do see it, hey, make something and let it infuse with it. Let the sun shine on it. Because it is really special. It's a special event. You only get to see it once. When it happens in the world, we don't see it for every 300 and something billion years. A long, long time. I don't have much gold, but rich people could have had a lot of gold. If I had a lot of gold, I would have bought a real gold chair, maybe, you know. And cushions and things like that. But it looks medieval, this chair, doesn't it? It looks very tall in the back. I should just buy some pillows for it and put it on there. I'm thinking, of course, gold colour. Putting a secret compartment underneath it to put those secret papers the workers found. Put that in it. Never know. Or put my own secret papers, messages to the sun, things like that, because it is infused with the sun. It is, it's a magical, mystical, imagination thing to do, something, if you honour your gold sunshine. And in the mornings I get golden sunshine shining right on me. I get that now because of the, once you're connected with the sun like that and accept it and love it and design something for it to be with you, it will always shine on you and be with you. Those beautiful golden rays. Such a wonderful planet Earth, isn't it? I mean, everybody goes to the movies to get imagination, but I just stay at my home. And of course, I'm renting it. Strange things have happened in this house. Oh my God, strange things happened in this house. But you know what? I wouldn't want it any other way. There was a vortex once hovering through the houses, and I couldn't understand, what the F is that noise? I went outside pretending, you know, I'm looking at something else, and crack, click, spun around and click, and took a picture of this bloody vortex. I could not believe it. It drifts through and things can get strange then. You might think ghosts were around if you didn't know it was a vortex. And you might think that, you know, the aliens or something, but it's not. It's actually a normal event. The Vikings used to draw pictures of vortexes in the oceans and they'd steer clear of them. So that, you know, they're very old vortexes. They date back, you know, thousands and since since Earth. I mean, there's tornadoes and there's vortexes. You never hardly get to see them. I mean, you know, you might need one of those stones that they had to guide them through the stars, because it's like photosynthesis, something like that, because I couldn't see the vortex unless I used a photosynthesis like a camera. These days they're kind of funny. They work on, I don't know, frequencies, mobile phone frequency things. So maybe you need a camera with frequencies or some bloody thing. I mean, it gets complicated, doesn't it? Rocks can connect to frequencies, because the Dalai Lama put a heap of stones, rocks around his house in India before he moved, or he's still there or something. But people would come and pray, and so he wanted to give them a treat, so he put paper there, or they paid for the paper, and he said, close your eyes and you'll see a picture of me soon when I tell you to open your eyes, or something like that, you know. But the rocks were X-ray rocks, which is how we got the first X-rays in medicines. So it does exist, and he used his rock to connect to all of the rocks, because they were a distance apart from the first rock, from the, you know, sections, and there was a heap of people, layers, rows, certain rows, and the furthest row wasn't close to his rock, so it wouldn't work. But they do work if they're all connected close together, so everybody got the same picture. So therefore, you know, you do have rocks that work in a form of connections. So when witches do spells, they use those rocks or crystals to connect. That's how they work it. They say warlocks, or a warlock told me once that it's used for helping witches, but it's written in books that dark angels are supposed to be the ones that come back to Salem and help the witches. And me being a witch, they say that the dark angel's born on the 31st of October. The people that stole me said that I was born on the 31st of October. And I'm accused as a dark angel. And I have an attraction to Salem for some unknown reason, a very dark attraction. It's like a dark shadow that's sitting there, type of thing, that stands out more than anything else, that seems to attract me, like a thrill, a dark thrill, like going to the cemetery at night by yourself. It's the most scariest moment, with murderers living nearby and killers and rapists and drug dealers and no one at the cemetery, and there's noises and things like that. It's just I suppose imagination. It just scares, it just has that thrill, that dark thrill like that. But anyway, back to my golden chair. It's, oh, you know, it's just gold. It glows like, it is real gold, but it glows like a light bulb. Most of it's faded off. I had a heap of it on the chair, but it's all faded because I sat on it a lot. You can see the varnish, it's shiny. Needs redoing. I don't want to, and I've got to put a proper pattern on. I've got to do more gold down here, and then down that one. Get all that gold, and then I'll do bit by bit. That's all got to be gold, and that's all got to be gold. I think I did the back too, yeah. There's some gold glowing, and there, bits of gold. It still glows now and again with the slightest light. But yeah, my house is lined up, the back door is lined up with front door. And the sun came through that way, which normally the sun is over that way, coming up over that way. And it was rare, it was coming through and shining through here. And when it's never over, it's always over this side. So that's why I put the chair right there. And the sun shone on it right there and bang, hit it. And it glowed like a light bulb. I moved it up to here at one stage. It was still glowing, lighting up. And I used it for light for a few days. Because this lounge room is dark. And in daytime it's dark. So I used it as a light because it was so bright. It was like glowing all around. Just boom, hit it with a ray beam and bang. So there you go. When you get a sun moving in the sky, don't think of things like, oh, it never does that. It does do that because people filmed it. The sun moves and you think there's two suns, but it's moved. And that's when it's rare. It only happens. Sometimes it can be dangerous, I suppose, but it wasn't dangerous. Oh, the weather got a bit strange. But grab it while you can and think positive. The love you have for the sun, the love you have for the moon as well. Do that for the moon if you want. Wait for it to, because it moves differently here in Australia, all different places. Sometimes over that way, sometimes over that way, at the back way. It moves a lot. And sometimes straight over the top of the house that way. But it never has shone through the doors, only the sun. So I'd say this is only one event for the sunshine. The moon would have to be a different event. I'd have to build a little box for it to shine through onto something to sort of get that moon effect the same way as the sun affects gold on my chair. And some flowers that look ridiculous. Oh, my watchdog is back. Right up, watchdog. What's the time? Where's your watch? Sit. Yeah, no, high five. Give me another high. Ah, that's 10-5. 1. That's oh, good God, that's like 30. 1. There you go. 1 high five. You got sharp claws, they need clipping. I pull his ears off and I throw it away. Throw it away. And he runs to try and get it. Bring my ear back, Donna. Okay, there it is. It's back. There you go. There you go. It's all back. Don't worry. He actually goes and chases his ear. He thinks I pull it off. Hey, no, I'm not going to pull your ear off. Get picture. There you go. Now hop off. You're going to scratch me with his sharp claws. You're like a lion. Tiger. With a number 8. The Chinese like number 8. They might like you. You might be cool to them. I will tell them that you're a nuisance. Yeah. Oh, don't. Me? You're a nuisance. You're a nuisance. I'll tell them. They'll say, no, we don't like number 8s no more. I'll say, yeah, no, you don't like him. He's he's got a pirate eye there. And he's a nuisance. And the kitty gets your bones. Yeah. All right, no bones. Shh, shh, decibels. Sit. 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 No high fives. Oh, you want to do a dance. All right. No! Shush. Go out and eat your biscuits. You're a nuisance. I'll tell everybody that likes number 8s that you're a nuisance. He stole my slippers, was throwing them up in the air and running around. I thought, what's he bloody doing? He got my slipper. I was running around with it, weren't you? Anyway, that's the story of the golden chair.